There's something undeniably captivating about a woman over 50 who walks into a room looking effortlessly polished. She doesn't need to say a word. Her presence alone speaks of confidence, grace, and refined taste. You might look at her and wonder, and how does she look so put together? The secret isn't about chasing trends or wearing flashy designer logos. It's about choosing the right pieces, timeless, elegant, and subtle, that instantly elevate your appearance. And here's the good news. You don't have to spend a fortune to look expensive. In fact, looking rich after 50 has less to do with money and more to do with intention. It's about understanding which items give structure to your outfit, which textures whisper luxury rather than shout attention, and which combinations make you look elevated, not overdone. Many women in their 50s and beyond often feel like they've lost that fashionable spark. Maybe your body has changed or you feel invisible in a crowd full of younger styles. But here's the truth. Elegance at this stage of life is not only possible, it's powerful. All it takes is a fresh eye and a few smart upgrades. In today's video, I'll walk you through 10 key wardrobe items that make women over 50 look instantly rich and elegant without needing to change your whole closet. You might already own a few of these pieces, but you'll see them in a brand new light. And if you're missing one or two, don't worry. I'll show you how to choose wisely and style them effortlessly. Let's begin with a classic that never fails to command respect and elevate your entire look. Sometimes all it takes is one piece to completely transform the way people perceive you, and when it comes to looking elegant and expensive, few things are as powerful as a structured blazer in a neutral tone. This isn't just any jacket. It's the foundation of a confident, high-class wardrobe. When a blazer is well-structured, it gives your body instant definition. It straightens your posture, sharpens your silhouette, and adds an air of authority without being loud. Think clean shoulders, tailored seams, and a shape that gently defines the waist. Now combine that with a soft, neutral color, like ivory, taupe, camel, charcoal, or soft beige, and you have a garment that feels both timeless and quietly luxurious. These tones blend effortlessly into your wardrobe and flatter mature skin beautifully. Why does this work so well for women over 50? Because it communicates maturity with intention. A blazer like this tells the world, I know who I am and I take pride in how I show up. And that kind of energy is priceless. You can wear it over a white tee and dark jeans for a casual chic look. Pair it with tailored pants and loafers for a day of errands or appointments. Or drape it over your shoulders with a silk blouse for an instant ladies who lunch vibe. The key is fit. It should not be boxy or oversized in a sloppy way. It should skim your body, not squeeze it, and hit just below the hip for the most flattering effect. Avoid blazers with flashy gold buttons, loud shoulder pads, or trendy prints. Those date quickly. Instead, opt for clean lines and subtle textures like twill, crepe, or lightweight wool blends. If there's one piece you should upgrade this season, let it be this one. Because nothing says quiet wealth like a woman in a blazer that fits like it was made just for her. And speaking of investment pieces that whisper luxury, wait until you see what a well-chosen leather handbag can do. If the blazer is the frame that shapes your elegance, then your handbag is the finishing signature that completes the look. A high-quality leather handbag, especially one that's understated and logo-free, sends a powerful, silent message. Refined taste lives in the details. It doesn't need to shout designer to look expensive. In fact, the most sophisticated women over 50 tend to avoid bags covered in logos or trendy shapes that come and go. Instead, they choose something timeless, soft yet structured leather, impeccable stitching, and a neutral color that complements almost any outfit. Think deep brown, rich caramel, classic black, ivory, or even a dusty blush. These tones don't scream for attention, but they always look polished. Why does this matter? Because after 50, your bag isn't just a functional item. It becomes part of your style language. It tells others how you carry yourself, literally and metaphorically. When your bag looks intentional, clean, and elegant, so do you. Size also matters here. Oversized tote bags may be practical, but if they're slouchy or worn out, they can age your whole appearance. Instead, choose a medium-sized handbag that holds its shape with simple gold or silver hardware. Nothing too shiny, nothing too trendy. Crossbody styles with clean lines or a top-handle satchel are both excellent options. Avoid loud embellishments, excessive zippers, chains, or bright contrasting stitching. The goal isn't to look like you're trying hard it's to look like you already have everything under control. You'll be surprised how many compliments you'll get, not because the bag looks expensive, but because it makes you look expensive. So, before you reach for that flashy purse you've had for years, ask yourself, does it elevate me or distract from me? Because the right handbag doesn't just carry your things, it carries your presence. Now let's move on to something much softer, and yet just as transformative, a silk scarf with a story to tell. There's something almost magical about the way a silk scarf can change your entire appearance. It's delicate, it's expressive, and when chosen well, it brings an instant touch of old-world luxury to even the simplest outfit. For women over 50, a silk scarf with elegant patterns isn't just an accessory, it's a secret weapon. Why? Because it adds movement, softness, and color around your face, all without overpowering your look. It draws attention to your features, brightens your skin, and adds depth to your outfit in seconds. Choose scarves made from 100% silk or silk blends that feel smooth and luminous to the touch. The right scarf should glide through your fingers, not feel stiff or synthetic. When it comes to patterns, think timeless, not trendy. Soft florals, classic paisley, subtle geometric lines, or abstract art-inspired prints in rich tones like navy, plum, gold, ivory, or forest green all work beautifully. Avoid cartoonish prints or loud neon colors. They can look juvenile or out of place. Instead, look for designs that feel cultured, as if they could have been picked up from a boutique in Paris or passed down from a stylish aunt. One of the best things about a silk scarf is how versatile it is. You can tie it loosely around your neck to elevate a plain top. Let it peek out under a blazer for a layered European touch. Knot it around the handle of your leather bag for a pop of elegance. Or even use it as a headband or hair tie on breezy days. It's a small piece, yes, but it creates a strong impression. It says you appreciate beauty, tradition, and detail. And that, at this age, you dress not for approval, but for pleasure. A beautiful scarf doesn't just complete your look, it tells a story. And just like every woman over 50, that story deserves to be seen. Now, if you think elegance ends at accessories, wait until you see how your choice of shoes can either elevate or ruin the entire impression. Many women think elegant style begins at eye level, but the truth is people often judge your entire look based on one simple detail, your shoes. That's why a pair of classic pointed toe flats or loafers is an absolute essential for any woman over 50 who wants to look effortlessly rich and refined. These shoes are quiet, polished, and walk the perfect line between comfort and class. The pointed toe, not overly sharp but gently tapered, elongates your legs and creates a graceful feminine silhouette. Unlike rounded or bulky shoes, which can make your feet look larger or your outfit feel clunky, pointed flats and sleek loafers bring everything into proportion. They instantly signal that you've thought about your outfit, down to the very last step. Flats in high-quality leather, suede, or soft patent finishes are ideal. Neutral colors like taupe, navy, soft gold, ivory, or deep burgundy pair well with almost anything and add a subtle richness. Loafers, especially with understated metallic hardware or textural details like croc embossing, add structure and sophistication. But remember, not all loafers are created equal. Chunky soles, oversized logos, or heavy tassels can look dated or too casual. The goal is streamlined, slim, and timeless. And comfort matters, because elegance never looks forced. Make sure your shoes fit well, support your feet, and allow you to move with ease. Worn-out soles, scuffed toes, or tired heels can drag down even the most elegant outfit. So if your shoes have seen better days, it might be time for a well-deserved upgrade. You don't need to chase trends or painful heels to look chic. In fact, a beautiful pair of flats or loafers says, "I value quality and I walk through life with confidence." They ground your outfit, and they ground you. And now that your feet are ready to step forward in style, let's add a subtle sparkle. Not with diamonds, but with something even more classic, minimalist gold or pearl jewelry. Some women wear jewelry to impress, but truly elegant women wear jewelry to express who they are, what they value, and how they've grown. And nothing expresses quiet luxury more gracefully than minimalist gold or pearl jewelry. These pieces don't shout, they don't sparkle aggressively or try to steal attention. Instead, they whisper. A fine gold chain that rests gently on your collarbone, a delicate pearl stud that lights up your face with every smile, a thin gold bangle that clinks softly with each movement of your hand. These details may seem small, but they carry enormous power. After 50, jewelry isn't about accumulation, it's about curation. A few thoughtfully chosen pieces say far more than a drawer full of trendy accessories. Gold, especially in warm tones like 14K or 18K yellow gold, flatters mature skin beautifully. It brings a subtle glow without looking too flashy. Pearls, on the other hand, are timeless. Their soft sheen evokes wisdom, tradition, and effortless femininity. And when styled with restraint, they look modern rather than old-fashioned. Think one or two pieces at a time, never the full set. A pair of pearl earrings and a simple gold ring is more than enough. Avoid oversized statement pieces, heavy costume jewelry, or designs with lots of sparkle and clutter. They can overwhelm your features and compete with your natural beauty. Minimalist jewelry works best because it does exactly what elegance should do: enhance, not overpower. It complements your outfit, your energy, and your presence. And the best part? You can wear it every day, with jeans and a tee, with a dress, even with loungewear, and still look intentional. Because a woman who knows how to wear simple gold or pearls doesn't need to prove anything. She already is the statement. Now let's move from soft sparkle to strong structure and explore how the right trousers can completely redefine your silhouette. We've covered the elegance of a perfectly chosen blazer, the power of a quiet handbag, and the glow of minimalist jewelry. Now let's talk about one of the most transformative pieces in a woman's wardrobe, the tailored wide-leg trouser. These trousers are not just a fashion statement. They're an instant upgrade to your silhouette, your confidence, and your overall presence. When fitted properly, wide-leg trousers create beautiful movement as you walk. They flow instead of cling. They skim instead of squeeze, and they give your body a graceful vertical line that makes you look taller, more refined, and effortlessly put together. This is especially flattering for women over 50, as it draws attention away from any areas we'd rather soften, like the hips, thighs, or knees, and focuses instead on a clean, elongated shape. But the magic is in the tailoring. Your trousers should sit smoothly at the waist, ideally mid to high rise, and fall in a straight line all the way to the floor or the top of your shoe. Avoid overly baggy styles or cropped versions that cut your leg line short. Instead, look for fabrics like soft wool blends, gabardine, or high-quality crepe. These materials hold their shape without being stiff, and they drape like a dream. Neutral tones, ivory, charcoal, navy, or sand, are endlessly versatile. You can pair them with everything from a crisp white shirt to a cozy knit sweater. Add a belt with a clean buckle for structure, or tuck in your blouse slightly to show off your waist. What you'll notice is this: you'll walk differently in wide-leg trousers. Slower, more grounded, more confident, and others will notice it too, because there's something undeniably rich about a woman whose clothing moves with her, not against her. Up next, let's explore a piece that's all about clean lines, brightness, and classic charm: the crisp white button-down shirt. Few pieces in fashion are as iconic and as powerful as a crisp white button-down shirt. It's clean, it's timeless. And when styled well, it instantly makes any woman look smart, fresh, and effortlessly polished. But here's the secret most women don't realize. After 50, the white shirt becomes even more valuable. Why? Because it lifts your entire look. The bright, clean fabric brings light to your face, giving your skin a soft radiance. It sharpens your outfit, making casual jeans look elegant or soft trousers feel structured. But not all white shirts are created equal. To look rich and elegant, you want a shirt that holds its shape. Avoid anything too sheer, flimsy, or tight across the chest. Look for fabrics like cotton poplin, sateen, or a cotton silk blend, materials that offer both structure and subtle sheen. A collar that lies flat, buttons that are evenly spaced, and sleeves that hit just right at the wrist. These details matter more than you think. And the fit, it should skim your shape without pulling or gaping. Tailored, but not stiff. If you're fuller in the bust or have a curvier midsection, try a slightly A-line or tunic version. Still sharp, but more forgiving. You can wear it fully tucked, half-tucked, or even unbuttoned over a camisole like a light jacket. Roll up the sleeves, add a delicate gold bracelet, and suddenly, you look like you stepped out of a lifestyle magazine. This shirt works for every occasion: brunch, meetings, travel, even an evening out with the right accessories. It tells the world you pay attention to the classics, that you value quality over trend, that you're not dressing to look younger, you're dressing to look exceptional. And that truly is the most elegant choice of all. Next, let's dive into the art of visual harmony and see how a monochrome outfit can instantly elevate your entire style story. If you've ever looked at a stylish woman and thought, how does she always look so put together? Chances are she's wearing a monochrome outfit. This simple yet powerful styling trick is one of the best-kept secrets of women who always look rich and refined. Monochrome means dressing in one color from head to toe, or varying shades of the same color family. And it works beautifully for women over 50 because it elongates your body, simplifies your look, and gives an instant air of calm confidence. But here's the key. Monochrome doesn't mean boring. It's not about wearing all black, though that can look amazing too. It's about choosing a tone that flatters your complexion and building a soft, tonal story around it. Think sand, ivory, taupe, blush, navy, slate gray, or soft olive. These shades feel luxurious and grown up. They don't shout, they flow. To do this right, mix textures within the same color family. For example, pair an ivory silk blouse with ivory wide-leg trousers and crepe, or a soft beige knit with tailored beige pants and matching loafers. The play of light across different fabrics creates depth, even when the color is uniform. What you'll notice is how slimming this approach is. There are no visual breaks cutting across your body, so your silhouette looks long and uninterrupted. It also makes it incredibly easy to accessorize. A gold chain, a pearl earring, a camel handbag, everything pops against a monochrome base without clashing, and it makes you look thoughtful, intentional, and chic without trying too hard. Avoid adding too many accessories or harsh contrasts. The magic of monochrome is its simplicity. It says, I know who I am. I don't need to mix and match to prove anything. You'll find that once you try it, it becomes your go-to formula. Elegant, effortless, and undeniably elevated. And now that your outfit feels perfectly polished, it's time to talk about a finishing touch that protects your eyes and your style from looking ordinary: high-quality sunglasses. Some accessories are about function, but others, like high-quality sunglasses, are about attitude. For women over 50, the right pair of sunglasses can instantly add mystery, sophistication, and yes, a whole lot of rich energy. But not just any sunglasses. We're talking about well-crafted logo-free frames with clean lines, rich color, and absolutely no sparkles. Because glittery frames, rhinestones, or overly embellished arms might feel fun, but they often read as flashy rather than classy. And at this stage in life, your elegance deserves better. So what makes a pair of sunglasses look expensive? First, the shape. Choose styles that flatter your face without overwhelming it, such as soft cat-eye, square, or slightly rounded frames. Oversized works beautifully as long as it's balanced with your proportions. Avoid novelty shapes, mirrored lenses, or neon-colored frames. They can cheapen your look instantly. Next, the finish. Matte or high-gloss acetates in rich tones like tortoiseshell, deep plum, smoky gray, olive green, or classic black feel timeless and refined. You don't need bold logos or metallic detailing to make a statement. The statement is in the silence. A pair of well-made sunglasses frames your face, conceals tired eyes, and adds an air of effortless cool. And here's something else. Sunglasses also hide visual clutter. If you're not wearing eye makeup or feel a little underdressed, slipping on a pair gives instant polish. It's a subtle shield between you and the world. And it says you value privacy, poise, and presence. Keep them clean, store them in a proper case, and avoid dangling them from your collar or hair. Those small habits matter. Because nothing breaks the elegant woman illusion faster than scratched lenses and tangled frames. When chosen well, sunglasses don't just protect your eyes, they protect your aura. Now that you've mastered the art of subtle power, let's finish with a piece that brings it all together. The one that wraps you in warmth, luxury, and quiet sophistication, an elegant outerwear piece. Every elegant wardrobe deserves a final layer, a piece that doesn't just keep you warm, but leaves a lasting impression as you walk into a room or step out onto the street. That's where elegant outerwear comes in. And for women over 50, nothing says timeless luxury quite like a camel coat or a soft drape wrap. Let's start with the camel coat. Tailored, structured, and always in style. It's the ultimate quiet luxury item. Its rich caramel tone flatters all skin tones, especially mature complexions, and it instantly elevates even the simplest outfit underneath. Whether you're in jeans and a white shirt or a knit dress and boots, the moment you layer a camel coat over it, the whole look changes. Suddenly, you feel polished, put together, respected, and just a little bit powerful. Now, if you prefer something softer, go for a drape wrap coat. It doesn't have the sharp shoulders or defined lines of a traditional coat, but that's what makes it beautiful. It flows, it moves with your body. It wraps you in softness while still commanding attention. Look for materials like cashmere blends, brushed wool, or buttery soft synthetics that mimic natural fibers. Choose neutral tones, oatmeal, gray, cream, or muted olive, and avoid heavy patterns or trendy cuts. What both styles have in common is this. They don't chase attention, but they hold it. They make you look expensive not because of a label, but because of how they move, how they fit, and how they feel. And most importantly, they reflect how you feel about yourself. After 50, outerwear becomes more than a fashion choice. It's your everyday armor. It's what people see first and sometimes what they remember most. So when you invest in an elegant coat, you're not just buying warmth, you're choosing how you show up in the world, with quiet confidence, graceful presence, and effortless elegance. Now that you've seen all 10 pieces, let's bring it all together and reflect on what these choices truly mean. Now that we've explored all 10 timeless pieces, one thing becomes beautifully clear. Elegance isn't about what you wear. It's about how you choose. Each of these items, from the tailored blazer to the silk scarf, from the perfect flat to the graceful coat, isn't just about looking expensive. They're about showing the world that you've stepped into a new chapter with intention. Because something powerful happens after 50. You begin to care less about trends and more about truth. You stop dressing to impress others and start dressing to reflect who you truly are. These choices, minimalist jewelry, monochrome outfits, neutral tones, and refined accessories, all speak the same language. They say, I've lived, I've learned, I know what works for me. And when you wear them, people don't just see your outfit, they feel your presence. Looking rich isn't about price tags. It's about clarity. Clarity in your taste, clarity in your values, clarity in knowing that less is more, and that confidence, not clothing, is your greatest luxury. So as you move forward, I invite you to take a look at your wardrobe not as a collection of things, but as a reflection of how you want to feel. Start small. Maybe it's swapping a flashy bag for something sleek. Maybe it's choosing one color and building a look around it. Or maybe, just maybe, it's investing in that one coat that makes you feel like the world stands still when you walk by. You deserve to feel beautiful, respected, and elegant at any age. And when you dress with intention, you don't just look expensive, you feel valuable. If this video inspired you, I'd love to hear which of these items spoke to you most. Leave a comment below. And if you'd like a follow-up on how to style each of these pieces for everyday life, let me know. Elegance is a journey, and I'm honored to walk it with you.